First up, we have Ms. Ibu Andini Datawisata, Head of Leisure of Panorama JTB Tours Indonesia. Welcome. We have Pak Fazil Khan Abdul Kadir, Group Managing Director of Mitra Malaysia. Please have a seat. We have Pak Budianto Adiansyah, Managing Director of My Duta Tour, and also the Secretary General of the Association of the Indonesian Tours and Travel Agencies National Board. Welcome on stage. And we also have Pak Amit Kumar, Director of Sun Leisure World. All right. Okay, so thank you so much for being here today. I'm excited to have a meaningful discussion with all of you. So today, of course, our main discussion will be about collaborations and partnerships. And I think, like in this increasingly competitive industry, I think collaboration is one of the key strategy for growth as well. So, but before we delve much into the collaboration side, I think I just want to get a little sense of what it has been like for the travel industry. As we all know, we had the pandemic, which our sector is very hard hit at that time. And so I think I want to know a little bit more about what has been like 5 years on from the start of the pandemic. So, Pa Fazil, what has it been like for you? How's the recovery been?
Hi guys. Basically, if you see the pandemic itself, yes, we are basically doing nothing. I think the panel also agree. We are sitting at home, like counting how much money that we lost in a business way. But when everything is open, then we start counting money again, but in a gain way, you know. And the graph is tremendously going up, like nobody business. And if you can see, the people also crazy to travel. So they've been asking, and then until the airline cannot cope up, you know. And the airline also said, hello, wait, you know, I need like airline, I need aeroplane here. So that is the way in Malaysia there is like that, you know, the graph is like going up. And now, of course, after 2 years, the graph is stable, yes, but I hope that there is no pandemic again. It will suffer us, yeah. And also, I mean, to me, on that note, we pray that everything will be okay.
That is very great to hear it's recovering. And what about you, Pa Budi?
Yeah. It's very interesting if you talk about the pandemic. You know that the recovery of many people is different. I see in Indonesia that there are not too many agents recover fast after the pandemic. So what we are doing now, when I was the chairman of the ASITA in 2 periods, it happens in 2020 to 2022, right? When the pandemic come to us. So I asked my members. I don't, doesn't mean that I don't allow them to close their office, but I ask them to still open their office. Everything is not only every day, even it's not every day. So they open it, let's say 2 days, and then close again, and then open again for tomorrow. For what? For keeping the employee. For keeping the employee. Even they have to pay half is okay, no problem. But we have to keep our employee still be with us. Because why? I see in some agents, especially in another country, when the pandemic's over, they got difficulty to find out where the employee was. Yeah. So they cannot remove fast again. So what we do now, we still keep our employee, and then after the pandemic over, we still have them. So we can run fast after that. That's the most important. Yeah. That's one point, I think. But another thing is, like Mr. Fajil said, you see that after the pandemic, you see the tsunami of the tourism again. Yeah, you know that very difficult to find even the airline seat, the hotel, and even the bus. Yeah, you see in Europe, you cannot find driver. Right? Yeah, very difficult to find drivers because all of the drivers they only they only change their occupation to some to the not the restaurant. They as a courier. Yeah. Yes, to drive anything. So there are a lot of coach in Europe, but no driver. Yeah, that's the problem. That's it.
All right, I think that's a very interesting perspective as well. But both of you talk about revenge travel, right? Where travel is just really picking back up after the pandemic. So I want to ask you, Ms. Andini, like what are the biggest opportunity that after the pandemic for the travel industry?
Alright, I would say the biggest opportunity for us after like the COVID, we see also like a strong demand of customer like asking us to go to travel again, and also there are also some hiccups about how the airlines doesn't have enough aircraft to fulfill all the demand. But I think it's also good for us. It's been busy for us. It's a good chaotic problem for us as well. The challenges will be, the opportunity will be, I would say, in this era is I'm thankful that are a lot of like now like media and also platforms for travel agents to sell our tour product activities. Like we have now like varieties of platforms that can use to approach or like reaching our customer wider. But it also become our challenges as well because we need to optimize like all these social media platforms or how we can optimize this medium to reach our customer better and also offering them the right package and offering them the right target market as well. So I think this opportunity and challenges you can see both ways about this media and also platforms. I think it's depending on us on how we see the perspective of it. But I think it's the media and the platforms nowadays is very useful for us on how we can reaching our customer wider and also better. Yeah.
Okay, and over to you, Pak Abid, as well. So what about the opportunities and challenges that you see?
Thank you. After COVID, I see there was, as Fazil has said, everybody has already rightly said, we were really counting penny, how much we can save, not expend during the COVID time. And the best story, I really relate when the pandemic over, and then we tried to find so many of operators, bus operators, guides. And you know, I'm from Thailand, so Phuket opened first. So I used to find we have few drivers, but then when the things started, everybody wanted to travel because they perceived that the life is not tomorrow, it's today. We must travel. This was a very clear message we received during the COVID time that people don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, so everybody wants to travel. So now the flood, all the people are coming, we don't have driver, we don't have appropriate guide. Yeah, and then we called to our guide. It was really very nice. I want to mention. I called him, where are you? He said that now I am selling fish.
True.
Yes, I'm selling fish. And another guide, I call her, where are you right now? She said that I'm selling a makeup items. So it was a bad time for sure, but it was a time when our whole travel industry see a sustainability. You see, when the COVID goes and we were doing online platforms, we're still doing that. We took a V-turn instead of U-turn because there was only way to make bookings. And if you can really guess, you can see that the pattern, all those big experience operators or B2B operators actually pop up after that and become very strong after that. It's the same time when things were moving from DMC to OTA. So this is the same thing happening now after the COVID time. So it was a great opportunity for us. I would say it was a fantastic opportunity to evolve.
Fantastic.
See, then we got a lot of influencers popping up because people were just doing that. People were creating contents. People were creating, those innovative businesses. And that all together came to contribute. What we lose is a brain drain. so many good person, I still remember, they left. So many people, I still remember, they could not survive. Yes, we lost them. But the things what we got, it's really something amazing, what making travel industry a sweet place to work for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. So I think it's safe to say that digitalization really popped off during the pandemic, of course. And one of the biggest technological breakthroughs that we had in recent memory is OTAs, of course, online travel agents. So I think more and more travelers nowadays have been using OTAs to sort of DIY their travel arrangements, which of course sadly led to less dependence on traditional travel agents. So I think my question, Pa Vasil, do you think travel agents are ready to shift to a more online model to catch up to these OTAs?
Okay, I cannot say yes, but I have to say yes. Frankly speaking, you can see nowadays you have to rely on OTAs, like it or not. But some travel agent might say, no, I really want this. But at the end of the day, this is 2025, yeah? So everyone will looking at OTAs. Everyone will looking at, for example, all these OTAs are popping up. You see, for me, everyone start calling me, hey, you want our online booking too? You want online? So every time people are talking about OTAs. And the best thing about OTAs, good deals. Good deals and good deals. With the normal travel agent, you cannot have good deals. I'm sorry, I am also a normal travel agent, and we also have an OTAs. So you can see, and the current practice now is with this new, I can say generation, they like to book on OTAs. They don't want to call and say, hey, I want to go to A, go to B, go to C. Yes, for corporate travel, yes, they want to do that because it's easier for them. But on the new type of, I would say, which generation now, X, Y, Z? Yeah. Z, after Z, I don't know. I mean, A, plus A, yeah. So they like to see this. They like to see, and they start comparing. So when they start comparing, like a normal travel agent will have problems. And, like it or not, a normal travel agent also book from OTAs. We have to face it, reality. Now reality is that, OTAs. Like it or not, move on. That's it. Period. Thank you.
Alright, so then this dependency on OTAs, Pak Budi, I want to know how can travel agents then keep their packages attractive amid this stiff competition from OTAs? So how do you retain the loyalty of your customer base?
Okay, like Mr. Fajil said, first I want to underline that actually I'm not totally agree with the words of OTA. OTA is online travel agent. Because why? I'm not sure that all people call it OTA, they are registered as travel agent. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I better use the words online platform. Yeah. I like to say online platform. They are not really travel agents.
Yes, it's not travel agents.
Yeah, they play it online, but maybe the traveling because they sell everything. Even they sell house, they sell motorcycle, they sell cars, anything they sell. Yeah, well, because they have a lot of capital. So what we can do now is, Mr. Fazil said, that we really cannot fight. I mean, head to head with the online platform because, like I say, they have the maybe bigger capital and also outsource, yeah, everything. So what we do now, and that we have to put some personal touch. We have to adopt the digital progress in now, yeah. But then we have to also put some personal touch. Yeah. We combine it, and then we make a new progress. Yeah. Because I also realize that we cannot fight head to head with the online platform. Yeah. But one thing for sure that tourism industry a little bit different. Yeah, it's not that just like we sell a single component. Yeah, for ticket maybe you cannot fight with the online platform. They sell ticket cheaper than us. Yeah, they sell hotel reservation cheaper than us. But when we combine it as a package, we still have value there. Yeah, we still have value there. That's why in there we have to put some personal touch to keep them. One thing I always say, they don't let our customer talk with machines. Yeah. In OTA or online platform, they talk with machines. So customer with us, we cannot let them talk with machines. We have to be there. So when they need us, we have to be there. We give them solution. That's why we call it a travel consultant. So we are as a consultant of them. We're not machine. I think one point that we can try to not to beat like, but at least put us similar with the online platform. Thank you.
I think a lot of us also face the same problem. You know, when you dealing with OTAs and everything, you get redirected to chatbots, and then like when they don't know how to solve the problem, and then they don't redirect you to an actual human, it becomes a huge problem. So I think traditional travel agents have that advantage of that personal touch. But I think like instead of our topic here is collaboration, right? So Pak Alin, I want to know, like in your opinion, do you think collaboration instead of a head-to-head fight or competition with OTAs is possible? In what way do you think?
Thank you. I think, this is a great opportunity that, again, I say, it's an evolving time. I agree with that this is the time when we are becoming more exclusive than rather above, because the time is coming when people are coming with big funds. They are marketplace. They are big marketplace. They have lots of funds and they are targeting a mass market. We are travel consulting. We are consulting them, giving them opportunity. I tell you as an example for my own business, what I did after COVID. I saw when we opened up our business again after COVID, I saw so many big players. Google, my SEO team came and said, sir, we can't handle now because the pay per click is 2.5% higher than before COVID. I say, where money coming from? All the people we were really buying that time, we don't have, but since these people, they do not have boundaries, what we could have. So we had a great opportunity. We sit with our team and then we discussed that I understand that so many big players has come, but they cannot do a reach, a network, a local expertise and local experience what we have. So what we did is that we become suppliers for all of them. And that turns our business taking a VC instead of using. So we become supplier. If you see Sun Leisure World, we are a supplier for everyone. We don't mind. We just give to everyone whatever you can't do. But you can still promote. Yeah, because you see, being a travel expert to the locality, the biggest things what we require is to protect our local community. And the local community at that time was suffering. So what we had to do is that we had to collaborate these local communities, and then if you don't collaborate with them, you can't create a local experience. So you have to collaborate with those local communities, and to collaborate with local community, you have to feed them, you have to give them a good life, you see? And that brings out those information. You see, still we face the same problem. Instagram, somebody goes, they created some package according to their thinking. And in the world, everybody have a different followers base. So maybe they have a 500,000 followers, they have created some experience which should not be created. But people are asking now, can I get the package for that? So I see it a biggest opportunity we have today to bring all these small things and then bring it together, because I tell you, going forward, it will be very, very difficult for sit-down travel agent to survive, because the chat GPT, the way it is coming, I don't think people will, in the future, even if you go furthermore, it will be something that you just say to Siri and then things done. So I think this is a great opportunity what we are seeing. I take it personally as a time when things are evolving, and it's evolving quite much more fast than it used to be before COVID. So it is really a great time. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, when talking about online platforms as well, I think we cannot forget social media. Now, Bu Andini, you mentioned before about optimizing social medias to expand the market. And nowadays, like we have travel influencers, they're everywhere in social media. And nowadays, tourists, they turn to social media for practically everything, like recommendations on where to stay, what to eat, where to shop, everything they get from social media. So, in your opinion, how important do you think are collaborations with these influencers and what it means for travel agencies?
Alright. I would say that the content creators nowadays, the content creators, social media, I think it's one of the best things that existed in nowadays era. So I think before this digital era, I think usually like people when they looking for a tour package, they will look into. We usually before that we do all the ads in the like printed media, right? Newspaper, which it costs us a lot to do the ads in that printed paper. But I think with this I would say that the media, like a lot of varieties media coming on, I think we can I think we can optimize the media as well. So the content creators and also the social media, I think it is for us as a travel agent, I think it's a good thing for us because we can see now everything on the like trending or the viral destination. We can see that not only our customer but we as the travel operator, we can see what kind of destination is trending and viral. And then after that, from the content creators, okay, they make the recommendation. And then we as the travel operator who has been in this industry for a long time, we see that we curate the package. Is it suitable for our market? Is it accessible for our market as well? So from that, I think the trend and the content creator, I think is very good for us. So we need to optimize them. We see the package and then we create the package and then make it a custom to our market as well. Because we see that in Indonesia now, after COVID, like Sapa in Vietnam, it's very trending nowadays. Now for us, selling Sapa Vietnam is very easy because people see it on Instagram, like TikTok, and then they see, oh, Sapa is very beautiful destination. And then we, as a travel agent, we just need to create a package that are suitable for our market. And then other thing is like Chongqing, China.
China.
Also becoming like the viral, the trending destination. I think all the tour operators here also selling Chongqing very easy as well for us. So I think content creators and also social media, I think we as a travel operator, we need to see this as our advantage as well. We need to keep learning about this media so we can optimize this media platform for us to survive as well. I think that would be my comment on the content creator and the social media. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's very interesting, right? Like one person posts about something and then everyone comes there. It becomes a huge hit for tourism. And I think like those kind of collaborations is very important for the travel industry. But not only influencers, I think cross-industry collaboration with other sectors as well, like technological company or government bodies, I think can provide valuable opportunities to innovate and stay ahead of the competitions. So, Pa Fazil, I think choosing the right partners are the key for a successful collaboration. So, in your opinion, how do you choose the right partners?
Okay, sorry, I have to add on. Nowadays, you can see, especially these customers, when they do online from videos and everything. Today they travel with us, tomorrow they become travel agent. You know?
Can be.
Yeah, and then tomorrow they become travel agent, and then next day they open their own travel agent and with their package. They don't know things. Alright? That's why you need a right partners. And right partners is basically you have to calibrate. First and foremost, yes, the partners is very, very important. Like marriage. If you have a right partners, your marriage will be successful. If you don't have a right partners, that's it, man. You're killing yourself every day. So basically, you need to know who, how, and what. Who is your right partners? Your right partners is a stable travel agent. Sorry, Pak, you have to register. Register a travel agent. Nowadays, a lot of travel agents unregistered. We are in Malaysia, we have the same problem. Non-registered travel agent, and you see, they said, okay, I have, for example, Umrah. Yeah, you go to Umrah, and then you see there is not registered, and the problem is they are collaborate with the partners. That is unnecessary. So, and how? What is basically the partners doing? The partners is basically very, very important. For example, you know, the right partners is who one basically can manage. For example, I go to Indonesia. I cannot do myself, right? I need to find the right partners.
Yes.
The right partners know how. You know your country. I don't know your country, right? And what? They know what to do. Just in case something happens with our travelers. I'm not the one who run around trying to find hospital and everything. The right partners who know what to do. So we need to find a really, really good partners and really, really right partners. I think that's about it. Thank you.
And Pak Budi, I think in your role in ASITA as well, you probably have contact with a lot of partners. So how do you seek and identify those potential partners, and what kind of collaboration do you do with them to ensure the best outcome?
Sure. So first thing, I think choosing the right partner is very important. Yeah. The partner we have to choose, of course, must be a partner better than us. Yeah. Knows more than us, maybe more experienced than us. Yeah. That's very important. But talking about collaboration, actually I have one word. In this now, I mean it, in this season like now, we cannot just collaborate actually. Yeah. I believe that, especially if it's play in the same field. Yeah. So I must fight for my company, right? They also do the same thing. So I find a word, combination between the collaboration and competition. Yeah. So I call it collaboration. So we competing, but we also collaborating. Yeah. So we cannot spread it. Yeah. So we have to combine it. Because why? If we just compete without collaborating, so it makes us. So if we just collaborating without competing, so it makes us very slow in progress. Yeah. We don't have the spirit of competition. So it makes us just take it easy, slowly, yeah. Just collaborating, do consortium, but without selling anything, yeah. Because we don't try to compete, it makes us slow. But if we just competing without celebrating, we also left behind. You know, but nobody can lose our friends, yeah. Because we just take them advantage and then sell for us. It's also not good. So I believe that collaboration is the right answer for now. Yeah. We are competing, we are collaborating, but we are also competing. Yeah. But one thing is that the essence of the word collaboration is that so that we united the similarity. Yeah. We take the same, maybe let's say we have the same hobbies and the same. Let's say we have the same package to sell, yeah, and then we combine it. Yeah. So let's meet that I'm strong in here, and then I'm really strong in other things. We combine, just like we do consortium. Yeah. But one thing after that, yeah, we have to keep our clients' comfort for us. So we still set one thing for us that they don't know. Yeah, for our clients. Yeah, that's we call collaboration. So what I answer for you is that collaboration is very important. Choosing the right partner, but we also competing. So the words for that is collaboration. Thank you.
I think that's a very interesting word that we are all learning today. Collaboration, so collaboration and competition. So I think both are important for the
Yes.
growth of the sector. Okay, so now I want to move on a little bit to the cultural aspect of tourism. So when we're talking about tours and activities, of course there are aspects of local cultures mixed into that as well. So people, when they travel, they want to experience these local cultures. So I think, Bu and Didi, do you think traditional travel agents have an edge against the online travel agents when offering these sort of authentic cultural experiences, and how do you source them?
Alright. I think I would say that definitely that we have the advantage from the OTA because as Pak Budi said, the OTA we call it the online platform. So I would say the online platform is only for the distribution channel. So it's how they reach the customer and how they just offering the package. But we as a tour operator we are the one who are making the package. So we've been working in this travel industry for over like maybe 52 years. So we are connecting with our local partner there. We've been working for so long with them. So we know that this local partner, we would say they are not only our partner, but we would say they are also our family and friends as well. So when we are choosing the right partner, of course we already curated them, how their quality is, how they can be trustable. So I think from the perspective on travel agent, how we are be more like having the advantage for the OTA is I think because we are the one who created the package, we know the experience. Because as we define ourselves, it's not we are not only a travel agent, but we are also offering the tour activities. We are creating the experience itself, not only selling it. So when we creating the product, is creating the experience, we are making the experience to be more suitable to our market. Because sometimes when we see on the online platform, there are a lot of cultural activities that are being offered to the customer. But I think not like most of them suitable for our market as well. So we are the one who curated the experience. We are the one who created the product, and then we are the one who understand what the market wants, what our customer wants. So we are the one who combine it all together and then offer them to our customers. So at one time they go to a destination, like going on a trip, they can get like all what they needed, all what they want. I think that's how we are like more advantage from the online platform.
And then, Pak Ahmad, you're based in Thailand. And Thailand, of course, is very rich in local culture. And as tourism grows in Thailand, I think we have found that more and more of these so-called authentic experiences have become more commercialized for the purpose of tourist entertainment. So how do you think that what are the challenges in scaling authentic local experiences while maintaining the quality and cultural integrity?
Thailand, thank you, that is growing and then lots of people are visiting Thailand, and it's also very rich in culture, and then we have almost everything. So right now there are plenty of different things is being created, and actually to my understanding, we don't need to create because Thailand in itself, it has lots of natural heritage. And then when you go to Chiang Rai, or you go to Chiang Mai, or you go to Phuket, and you go to Pokut, anywhere you go, the natural things are already there. And but Indonesia also has Indonesia. But you know the type of culture, the culture don't mean the activity. The culture is inbuilt. the type of religion Thailand has, Buddhist, and then with that religion, the type of hospitality inside the blood of people of Thailand, when they are seeing you, the way they react to you, you already impress the people. You don't need to create, you see. So that sometime when you try to commercialize these activities, like I see one of the things what I also discussed with our government people there, you should try, because there is so many people they create elephant experience, tiger experience. I don't think they should be in the experience center, they should be in forest. And then sometimes some mishappenings also happening. So there are challenges, and challenges are mostly technical challenges when they are handling it. Sometimes being travel operators, when we make an experience, we think from our point of view, when the people really delivering that experience, that becomes tragedy. You see? So that time, sometimes maybe the English could be the reason, because the customer base, the inbound base, what we have, mostly those foreigners, tourists coming. Sometimes we have a scarcity of different languages spoken guides. So there are difficulties, but I see these are the happy problems. With the time, people are getting more aware and then understanding the things. Because you see, when the products have quality, they do not require definitions. That runs automatically. It's the AI tools there, inbuilt AI tools. It might take a little bit of time, but it definitely runs. The product with just a good content that survive for a while. So promise lasts maybe one time, but sale, if you sell it for a time and then you can't market it, it collapses. So I think I don't see it as a challenge, but instead I see it as a product cycle. When you launch a product and then there is a cycle of experience which happen, and then product get branded. So in between there are challenges. Yeah. Thank you.
And I think like in Southeast Asia, aside from these cultural notions, we also have some of the countries have very tight religious notions as well. Especially in Malaysia, Indonesia, we are a Muslim majority country. And so there are a lot of details to consider when traveling overseas as a Muslim, from halal meals, and you have to have running water for your prayers and the space for your prayers. So, Pa Fazil, is the world ready to accommodate Muslim tourists, do you think?
Okay, this is difficult questions. I don't want to offend some. Maybe sometimes when we say yes, because some of the country are ready. For example, Korea, Japan, and some of the Europe country are ready to accommodate the halal or the Muslim tourists. Some of them are not ready yet. But depend on the tourist itself. If the tourist is very specific, I want this, it's so difficult for us. We can only accommodate, for example, they ask me, I want all halal. You have to have this. So I said, I cannot accommodate you in Europe. You can go to Japan, Thailand, Indonesia, basically Korea, and other Muslim countries. If you can tolerate, some you can tolerate, yes, you can go to Europe. But most of the travel are understanding right now. They are okay. So they understand how and what to eat. Yeah, and then to me is, as a Muslim yourself, it is easy. Muslim is easy. As a Muslim, it's easy. You cannot. If you don't want to eat, you don't want to eat. If you want to eat, it's up to you. So basically, that is pork. Don't take it as a Muslim. Take other things. Plenty of things in spread. So it's up to you. I think other than that, Yeah, it's basically on the travelers itself.
I would like to add, I think the halal tourism, the type of things you have started, I think this is one of the fantastic things, and then people are getting education, so I think I would like to add into that. It's fantastic things happening, and then people are learning how to respect, how to give, the hospitality into Muslim ways, and then that's quite clean process. Even this is quite inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I think we have also like it depends on the traveler themselves as well. But Pak Budi, I think as Pak Fadzil already said, there are some countries that are less ready to accommodate them, like Europe, for example. So what do you suggest in these partnership collaborations that you can do to ensure those needs are met?
Okay, first thing is there are two types, like Mr. Fazil said. One is the Muslims who is not really too strict. So they can eat as long as it's no pork, no lard. And then the other type is very strict. They have to take the halal food. Basically, halal food, you have to certificate. That's the problem. That's why you cannot. It's very difficult to accommodate. So, but now I think that mostly now they still trying. If they travel to, let's say, not Muslim friendly, so they cannot. They don't have many options. So they have to adjust with no pork, no lard. It is very difficult to find what the halal as well. That's why that if you want to find our partner to do that, we always take one thing. Some things they have to fulfill. Now it's about the food. Yeah. Again, no pork, no lard, or halal. Yeah. Because it happens with our group that the strict ones, actually strict ones, they came to the kitchen. They came to the kitchen to check the food. Is it halal or not? So it is served with pork or not, with a lard or not. Yeah. Okay, let's say we have other menus, but it is cooked at the same place or not. So they check to the restaurant, and if they're not sure, they ask us to find a new restaurant, the other restaurant. They care that you have already paid or not. No, I want to find another restaurant. I don't care. That's the problem. So that, and then also the other thing is that in some Europe restaurant, they put the what I call the pig head. Yes, in front of the restaurant. Yeah, it is also should be avoided. Should be avoided. Even they have some doors. One thing also happened in my group then. So the tour leader take the group from behind. From behind to avoid them to see that the pig head, the hanging pork, the hanging part. But Indonesia. So after eating, they go. You want to smoke? Then go to the front and see that. That is become problem. They complain and then it's very difficult if already complain about food. Yeah. So first thing I asked them to take the halal food, the halal restaurant. Yeah. If we cannot find the halal restaurant, so they have to make sure for us that the restaurant can provide no pork, no lard. That's very important. Yeah. And then also the other thing is we have to inform the group also the prayer time. Yeah, praying time is also very important. So I asked the tour leader. So when the praying time is coming, they have to inform. Yeah. And also we put in the list also in the what we call is what to make that's the itinerary as well. And then also the praying place also. Yeah, that's is also an issue. Yeah, because sometimes the restaurant, not many restaurants allow us to use even they have a space, but we cannot use it for prayer because maybe they are also not comfortable. Yeah, we also should be appreciated. So that's why that we also ask the agent to check if the restaurant also can provide or not a place to pray. It's very important. Yeah. I think that three things is very important. Yeah. For all, I see that even also in the breakfast in the restaurant, breakfast is also a problem because I think that I think only one or two restaurants, yeah, in Europe or even in Thailand, yeah, they have this spread with the spread the food. Yeah, they just put let's say pork one in the corner, but not many. Sometimes just put all together. And this one is chicken, and after the chicken is pork. After the pork is the what? Yeah, the other things lah. Yeah. And then just mix. So sometimes we think it's chicken, and then they take it to the other. Yeah, it's a pork. But some restaurant in the hotel now they spread the food in the corner. So this also we also check to the restaurant also. Very important. Yeah.
Sorry, can I add? If you can find a proper, I mean, all of us can find a proper halal hotel restaurant. There are none. I mean, maybe not one or two, because they can say their kitchen is halal, but they're still selling beer. They're still selling
There's
wine.
got a certificate.
Yes.
They cannot have the certificate if they still sell
No, there's none. Even in Malaysia.
We have in Thailand
Ah,
multiple, not one, but at least 5 to 10 now.
okay.
Proper halal hotel with halal restaurants. Even they are checking the materials they use.
Yes.
So they are a little not so many, because that's what I was telling you, that thanks to this certification process,
Yes.
this is really enabling people to do more innovation on that part.
That is true, because halal is very wide. In Malaysia, that's why they call one Malaysia, in Malaysian government, they have one called MFA. MFA is basically they certified the restaurant or the hotel only for the food, not the whole hotel itself. The whole hotel itself, they're selling beer or wine. No. The hotel is not halal, but the food is, because some of the Middle Eastern or some of us might say, why are you selling beer? How about the food? Is it halal or not? So they put a certificate, the food is halal on the menu itself, and it's easier for us to sell. Thank you.
I think it's good that I've also seen a few national tourism boards also putting out these kind of halal guides and Muslim tourist friendly guide, and they list all the halal restaurants, the Muslim friendly hotels, and I think that's a really good step in the right direction to accommodate all travelers. And now I want to turn into a completely different topic, which is one of the major issues in the travel industry right now, which is climate concerns. Well, not only in travel industry, but all industries. And I think like many players in the industry right now are racing to incorporate those kind of sustainable initiatives into their operations. So Bu Andini, what business practices that Panorama or itself or in collaboration with other companies are doing to support these environmental systems?
For sustainability, I think for us, the easiest part would be to reduce the paper consumption. So nowadays we try to send all the booking confirmation, the ticket and everything via digital, via email or WhatsApp, and the customer are already familiar with it. So we try to encourage customer to get all the booking and everything via digital, not paper anymore. And then the second thing will be we have our app. So all the customer who books tour activities with us, they can get all the information through that app. So we don't need to print again all the details about tour activities and everything. So through that app, people can see their tour details. They can also contact with the tour leader. They can meet the tour leader through the app. And also they can also get updates about their visa process through that app as well. So I think the app is one way for us to encourage the sustainability effort to reduce all the paper consumption. And then on the other part is we have these annual events that we do. We call it the Brighter Earth Project. So it's It's an annual event that we do with our corporate clients as well. So we invite like top 50 corporate clients who want to do CSR with us. So in that program, we plant trees together. So it can be their CSR program as well. So we do it like a 1 day full. So we do like plant like last year we planted like 101 trees together in Bogor. So it's like something like we do together as like a engagement program as well with our corporate clients. So it's that thing that we do for the sustainable program, and we are looking for more sustainable. What kind of sustainable program that we can do? Maybe later on we can also have more program for this sustainable project as well. Thank you.
I think travel industry, we also emit a lot of carbon, right? When we travel, the airplane, the transportation, everything. So I think it's good that we are giving back to the environment for a more sustainable future. Okay, so I think we are nearing the end of the panel. So I want to open up the floor if you have any questions for any of our esteemed panelists over here. Any questions for our tours and activities leaders?
Okay, thank you for everybody. Yeah, I'm Febriansa from Batam. I'm a travel agent. Yeah, it's a very interesting topic now and the day. But see, now Gen Z, yeah, the generation that consume now a lot of this business. I mean the traveling things. Yeah, they do doing the traveling with different style. Okay, so I want to know your opinion and experience in your comment. What are really basic to fulfill their need in this time? Maybe in your travel agent have some tips to accommodate them or to sell them the traveling with their style now. Maybe it's help us to get more inspiration to handling this generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me take this question. Okay, this is even more easier than before because Gen Z, they don't listen you. This is first thing. So even if you plan something for them, 90% of chance they might not listen you. So Gen Z is coming for freedom, independence. Here you have to be perfect with your transportations, ticket, accommodations. You put the rates straightforward, they will compare. They will not just take it. They will compare and buy. So this is super easy way, but lots of competition going forward. And then those ticket attractions, and they may not go for the package what we have. They may have something else, some other plan in mind. Usually people go Bangkok to see maybe palace or reclining Buddha, but when now I see the people, they found a flower garden, a heritage boat, which is all unique. Even sometime we Google it. Where is it? You see, most of the event we go, we attend, but we even try to find it. So very easy time. Just put it together, they will select. Thank you. Maybe if you want to.
I want to add on. With Gen Z, it's easy. Pictures, videos. I think most of their time, 70%, I can say 80, 90% on TikTok. They scroll, they scroll, they scroll. Because all their life is like this. Right? So they scroll, what is the best? So even me, I have to ask my staff, I said, what is the new things? So from before, I mean, the old-fashioned way, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, 1 plus 1, what do you want? It can be 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, with them, the Gen Z, pictures, videos, because they want to feel tease. Teaser is most important, right? So, for example, everyone want to go business class. Maybe we, as like this age, we never see our business class when we are traveling for school or for uni. They know what is business class. They said, okay, my kids, oh, you have to press this, you have to press this. Lie flat bed. I say, well, how do you know this? TikTok, Facebook. No, Facebook is, I think, our generation maybe. Instagram, right? And all this, and the best thing is, everything they put on social media. So basically, sir, is social media. Social media, for example, they want videos, they want teaser to make them like, I want to go this. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you for your answers and thank you for the question. And now I. All right. Your thoughts.
First of all, Pa, I'm not Gen Z, Pa.
Yes.
But anyway, thank you. Alright, I would say it's for me, I think with nowadays the TikTok and also the Instagram, I would say we just need to listen what the destination, the viral and the trending destination on TikTok and Instagram. I think we just need to research more on that platform to provide like what kind of trending destination on that platform. I think if we can provide, if we listen to the trending destination, we can offer the same package. I think it would be also very easy as well for us to sell the package. I think for Gen Z, maybe they see what's trending. They don't want, they are very FOMO. They want to be on a destination right instantly, but also they need to have the package in a very good rate. So they are willing to pay, but they want to see the package in a very good rate. So we don't need to create like a luxury or like a very expensive package, but it is very affordable for them, so that they can travel at any time. So I think just we use the social media platform to see what's the trending and also the viral destination that we can offer to the Gen Z. Yeah.
Just want to add on. The problem is Gen Z traveler is a freedom traveler, and then they're looking for everything is for easy. So usually they buy from online platform, not from us. That's the problem.
Yes, I think that's probably the trend with Gen Z travelers right now. They want to DIY everything. They choose their own activities, they choose where to stay, they choose their own timings for flights and everything. So, all right, so with that, I think our time is up. But I think since we are the last panel of the day, we have a little bit of leeway with timing. So I would just want to hear final words from all of you. What do you think is the vision of travel in the future, in this year? What are the prospects, and any last words you want to tell our audience, the businesses that are watching this panel today, about the tips on our discussion today on collaboration and partnerships? Okay, maybe we start with Bami.
Thank you. I see that most of our industry, and then I think we have a leaders here, so I have very less to say. But most of the time, people are shifting from website to social media. Website, I mean with those static website where people are just putting information. So people are already shifting from there to social media. Now from social media, they will shift to ChatGPT. From ChatGPT or maybe any GPT, or it could be ABC, I don't know, but still, there will be, I don't see any travel GPT has come so far, but I think ChatGPT are doing the same type of things, and I believe, I checked those itinerary, they are already started building up. So ChatGPT or maybe Gemini of Google would be there. They are going to be the next step. I would like to go more further. There will be right now what happening is a machine learning. And I bought a robot 2 years before, but I could not implement because it was text to speech problem. Because text to speech, when we train them, it required a cloud-based service. And after cloud-based service was quite high in price, so we could not install it. So what's happening right now is machine learning going on. Even if you use, you don't use, your mobile is already doing it. So whatever Mr. or Miss Siri is already coming into travel market, you know. So either you say in Google or you say in iOS, whatever you are going to speak, they will do a package. Even that you don't have to tell them which hotel or what type of hotels you know you would like to go. They might suggest you a few of them. So text to speech would be another type of revolution, which is not going to be very far. Right now we are doing machine learning. So this machine learning will give you robot. So from whatever sun ledger world, there will be a robot ledger world, which is going to come shortly. And I won't say that it would be a surprise if you can see after 5 years of time, lots of robots are selling into our booth, our own package, and they do package, I tell you, much better than we do. The type of descriptions, the type of terms and conditions, the type of methodology they are using, it's a very preset format. So they are really, sometimes when somebody asks us, we have to really go through all those processes. But here everything is ready. They just give you in a second. Usually in I think mostly 20 to 30 seconds. So be ready for a robot tour shortly. Thank you.
Thank you, and over to you, Bernie.
For me, I would say the tips would be customer focus. Let all of us be here, customer focus, and not only in what destination that they want, but in also and how today's how the technology developing as well. You said a lot about the ChatGPT and everything. I would say don't be afraid with the AI and the ChatGPT. I think we as the tour operator, I think we need to use that tools to make us grow together. So I think we just need to be when I say customer focus is how we can know what the customer wants about the destination, and also how the customer also looking or searching the package through which platform, and how they are searching their destination as well. So I think with all the technology happening right now, I think we should optimize that technology as well as our tools to get closer to our customer as well. So I think it's also I would say the ChatGPT for us, not only it helps the customer, but it also helps us as the tour operator to create a package and everything. We can ask them, we can consult with them which the trending destination, how we can do a 7-day trip, 10-day trip, something like that. So I think we as a tour operator, we can also use that ChatGPT or the AI thing as our tools to incorporate in our day-to-day activities.
I would like to hear this.
Yeah.
This is our industry is totally experienced. So our industry is not going to change for forever.
True.
Because people has to come to us.
True.
Yeah, you can't take Bali to Jakarta.
Yes.
So then people definitely will come. In a experience side, definitely we are secure.
Yep.
No challenge.
Yep.
Yeah.
We cannot do go to Bali and then do a virtual tour in Bali, right? It wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, that could be, but you can't make it as a proper Bali experience.
True.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So definitely our industry is going to sustain.
Yep.
But maybe in a different, in operation wise, back end wise, it will be changed.
Yep.
It will see lots of revolution right
Yeah.
now, going forward to 5 years.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Thank you.
And Pavadi.
Yeah, according to me, is challenging, I think. Yeah, because the world has changed. You see nowadays, there are war in the Middle East. So we have to see every day. We must fight further because we cannot fight through the Middle East or anywhere. Yeah. So what keep changing? But as long as the people alive, they need to travel. So I think we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. One thing that for sure that we have to adapt the technology. Yeah. The progress of technology, we have to adapt. We have to learn about that. But one thing that never leave your personal touch. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I agree with Pak Budi. To me, is on our side as Mitra. My motto and my staff and all the companies said, I don't sell tour package. I sell your dreams. Because your dreams will be travel. And I don't sell travel, I sell dreams. So basically, if, for example, you don't have, nobody in this world don't have a dream to go somewhere. So I'm selling dreams now. Yeah. So to me is back to ChatGPT. So what is your dreams? Blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, this is the tour package. This is what you want, right? But yes, it is sometimes need a personal touch. Okay, you cannot rely on all the technology. Some of the travelers like to have a personal touch. And I'm sorry, I have to say this, with the personal touch, we gain more money, right? I have to look at the business way, you know? We earn money, everything is cost, right? With ChatGPT or online booking tool, maybe we can get $10, $15 per transaction. With the personal touch, it's priceless. Sir, you want to go Jakarta? Oh, I can introduce you this. You know, yeah, with ChatGPT you can A, B, C, D. But with me, I can explain to you. Although we never been there, you know, like, yeah, that is personal touch. Some people will love that. That particular personal touch will gain us more.
Like I said, don't let them talk with machine. Talk with human.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much to all of our panelists. So today we learned that collaboration, of course, is very, very important. And so is choosing the right partners. And I think with all our ever-evolving industry, as all of our panelists agree, adapting to advanced technological is also very important, but also we don't lose that personal touch, which is the key takeaway that we can all take from this panel today. Okay, so thank you very much for our panelists, and thank you for everyone for still being here today. And please join me in giving a round of applause for our 4 panelists. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you, ITV.
Thank you to Travel Asia.
Thank you for Selena Santo for being moderator, and thank you for all panelists for your insightful sharing.
Namanya fotoin Pak Budi kan.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, our conference